I didn't talk about the camping incident much after it happened. That's the strange thing about experiences like that. You don't immediately sit down and unpack them. You just seal them away. You tell yourself it was a prank, some bored locals, some stupid coincidence. Anything that lets you sleep at night. For a while it worked. Years passed. Life moved on. Friends drifted. Responsibilities piled up. And eventually, I found myself back at home, living with my parents again in my early 20s. That period of my life was rough. Money was tight. Tension in the house was constant. Every little thing felt like it could turn into an argument. So I started looking for excuses to be gone as much as possible. That's when I found the park. It's about 10 minutes from my house by car. Nothing special, just a public park with a walking trail, some benches, and a small outdoor workout area with pull-up bars and dip stations. During the day, it's packed with joggers and families. At night, it's almost completely empty. That emptiness was the appeal. I started going late, usually around 10 or 11 at night, sometimes even later. I liked the silence, the way the world felt paused. Just me, my thoughts, and the sound of my breathing. For months, nothing strange happened. Then one night, I felt watched. I was in the middle of a set of pull-ups when it hit me, that instinctive pressure between your shoulders, the feeling that something behind you isn't right. I dropped down and turned around. He was standing less than a foot from my face. I screamed, full panic, no control over it. My body reacted before my brain could catch up. The man immediately stepped back, hands up, laughing nervously. He apologized over and over, said he didn't mean to scare me, said he was just curious about my workout. He looked off. Not in a dramatic way. Just worn down. Clothes slightly too dirty. Eyes that never stopped moving. He told me he lived nearby. Said he came to the park sometimes too. Then he said something that made my stomach twist. He told me he'd seen me there a lot. I brushed it off. Tried to laugh it away. I finished my workout early and left. Told myself I was overreacting. As I was driving home, I kept checking my mirrors. The next night, I didn't go back. But the night after that, I did. Same time, same place. I tried to convince myself I was being paranoid. I started my workout, headphones in, eyes scanning constantly. Halfway through, I heard a voice behind me. He said my name. Not my nickname. Not a guess. My full name. I didn't turn around. I didn't respond. I grabbed my keys and ran to my car. The next morning, there was an envelope on my doorstep. No return address. Inside were photographs, 10 of them, me walking to my car, me sitting at my desk at work, me at the park, me entering my house. The last one was taken through my bedroom window. I was asleep. I went to the police that day. They took the photos, asked questions, promised to look into it, but without a clear suspect or direct threat, there wasn't much they could do. That didn't stop things from escalating. It started small, a sticky note on my car that just said, "You left early." Knocking on the door at 3 in the morning, stopping the moment someone approached it, a heart drawn in permanent marker on the sidewalk outside my house. I stopped going to the park entirely, changed my routines, took different routes to work, slept with my lights off. Eventually, the activity slowed. Then summer came again. I tried to reclaim normalcy, tried to pretend the past year hadn't carved something permanent into me. One night I went to a house party with friends, loud music, crowded rooms, a rooftop overlooking the city. Around midnight, 2 masked men came through the front door. At first, everyone thought it was a joke. It wasn't. They started yelling. One of them pointed a gun. The other grabbed people and pushed them to the floor. Something in me snapped. I tackled the one without the weapon. He fought back hard. Desperate. Violent. But he ran. The police came. Statements were taken. One man was arrested later that night. The other one was never found. Months passed. Then my parents started getting letters. No return address. Just photos of our house. Photos of the locks. Photos of us leaving and coming back. We installed cameras, reinforced doors, motion lights. Nothing was ever stolen. Nothing was ever said directly. But the message was clear. Someone was watching. I don't know if all these things are connected. I don't know if it was the same person, or if summer just has a way of peeling back the thin layer between safety and chaos. What I do know is this. Every time the nights get warmer, I feel it again. That same pressure between my shoulders, that same sense of being noticed. Summer is coming back. And this time, I don't think it's finished with me.